A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Adelaide Oval.
We're looking forward to a pre-season match today
between Hawthorn and the Dogs.
If you've had your fill of cricket for the summer, it's finally time for some footy. Two teams with plenty of interest around them get an opportunity to see where they're at as we look ahead to the premiership season.
And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I'm going with the Hawks. They're capable of beating anyone on their day. At their best, they're a formidable side and an entertaining one too. They get off to a good start. They'll be hard to stop.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter. But these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. Here we go. The big men fly. Richards, Bontempelli. He's generally a good kick. Williams, dangerous to leave on his own. Hardwick tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Doesn't often waste it. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Dogs have put the first on the board quickly. Meek got his palm to it. That's a dreadful hand pass. McKenzie gets in the way. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Ginnivan can just about finish it himself. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
All tied up on the scoreboard. English wins it out of the centre.
He'll feel that one.
Kicks to space. Amon read it well. They've got a problem now. Couldn't get a disposal. Stripped of the footy. Ginnivan runs onto it and can drive them into attack. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He got there first, and he might have their second in a moment.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Hawks conceded the first, but they've been on top since then. Meek with a deft tap. McKenzie, he's stopped in his tracks. West, desperate to win it back. Crosses the paint, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. They're on point so far. He's normally better than that. Can he find a teammate? Seizes the moment. Lines them up. Makes good contact and puts it through.
He might just be in for a big day.
Two goals each for the quarter. The big men fly. Liberatore, Bontempelli, English. He's been busy so far. Bramble, all on his own. Waitman.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Meek showing his skills. Newcomb, Liberatore with a steal. English, Richards. Norton is so strong one-on-one.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Dogs were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. English slaps it out. Liberatore, Bontempelli, Fraser, Richards. West on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Wow, that's not easy to do.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Looking for a quick transition.
Hardwick has found some space. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? D'Ambrosio needs a good decision. The umpire says he had no prior. English with a deft tap. Under pressure.
Time to turn on the Jets.
And they see it out.
The Hawks are more than capable of hitting the scoreboard quickly, if only they can get more proactive at the source.
English, the winner there. Richards, good tackle. He's besieged.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
English wins the tap. Liberatore, Richards, Bontempelli. That's a useful ball. Harms appreciates that delivery.
To finish off the good work.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
Oh, that's a bad miss. He'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
Trying to catch them out.
That's well played. Takes the safe option. D'Ambrosio. The Dogs have denied them the corridor. O'Donnell went bang. Waitman collects the half volley. They've given it back. What's he got on offer? Ginnivan pushes into space and receives the footy. Attracted a crowd. Great tackling technique there. Meek wins it down. Newcomb. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Ginnivan. He's taken a beauty. This will be their first entry for a while. O'Donnell making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Punch clear. Mackenzie. Richards. Gathers.
Not on my watch, he says.
Squeezes the kick. Gives away a free and the moment passes. Probing ball. They're moving the footy well here. Richards. English is released by the handball. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He better kick the goal after that passage of play.
This time, maybe. No.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Looking for a quick transition.
Hardwick can keep it moving. Gunston working hard and being rewarded. McCabe with a chance to relieve the pressure. Hardwick.
That's sloppy play.
Ginnivan. Good penetration on the kick. Amon throws it on the boot. He didn't break stride.
They are hunting the ball carrier. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
The Dogs have started well. Harms with a chance to run. O'Donnell out wide with the kick.
Punched that like he meant it.
Newcomb, he's lost possession. He's wrapped up, dealt with the pressure. D'Ambrosio has eyes only for the footy. Quality delivery by foot.
These half chances can often be the difference.
He backs himself, but he hasn't hit it well. A behind.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
Trying to catch them out.
Good thinking and good execution too. Harms presents in space. Croft has got loose. O'Donnell gets the kick away. Ginnivan spoils. West, he's drawn a crowd. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
They've opened them up here. Pokes it into the pocket. Good disciplined defence. You can't question his commitment. Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
One kick game again.
The big men fly. Bontempelli knew where the help was. Spills out in the tackle.
Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. McNeil marks. Will he go the bomb? Battle. Ward is folded back. Doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. Joel, that was almost handed to him.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
O'Donnell, Harms. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Battle is there to save the day. Tidy ball. McKenzie works hard to present. He's been dispossessed. Barris, this is promising. He's got an option in the centre square. Croft wins it back. Great mark. Can he hit a target? O'Donnell, dangerous to leave on his own. Searching kick. Barris fumbles. Could be costly. Joel on a lead. Moore can get it and go. His field kicking is normally first rate. Watson got to the right position and hung on. This deserves a goal. Buslinger wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Lob. O'Donnell. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Buderick
Can run and gun.
Waitman
I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
drives it inside the forward 50. Punched away. Look at him go. Delivers a long ball. Frazier makes good contact. Harms. Battle is there in defence. Clever kick. Meek working hard and presenting well. Slick hands. Battle. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close.
Time to check in with Gary.
The Dogs are doing a lot right, but it hasn't fully translated to the scoreboard yet. You feel they deserve to be further in front. They might be better served by being more patient and constructing better shots at goal.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Meek wins it.
He's suddenly a popular man.
McDonald looking for two in a row. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
They'll be in front in a moment.
Struck it well. No problems there.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Hawks have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. English has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Bramble, stripped of it. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Bontempelli, he's been accosted.
They're tackling with venom today.
Meek got his palm to it. Kennedy, ball spills free in the tackle. Frazier running in support. Waitman, all on his own. Barris, doing what he does best. Croft, good-looking kick. Davidson, was that a legal disposal? West, Waitman, set sail for home, and he has delivered.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Dogs by 2 points. English with the tap. Liberatore. Bontempelli. He's under close attention. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. English with a deft tap. Bontempelli, Liberatore. That's unusual. Terrific tackle. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Blasts away. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Joel is calm in a crisis. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Boot, ball, goal!
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Dogs.
Have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing.
English gets his hand to it. Kennedy on the same page as his ruck. Fraser has a paddock in front of him. He's been quiet. Battle says thank you very much. Can he find a teammate? The Hawks are out of trouble. He doesn't waste many. Honours the lead. They'll go the long way.
And the ump does what we all knew he would.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
Norton can just about finish it himself. Kennedy has it within range.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Dogs have had a great patch. The big men fly. Mackenzie has some attention to deal with. D'Ambrosio takes an excellent grab. Ward, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. The Dogs are doing all the attacking. Williams is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Critical contest coming up. Croft, red at best, but he'll be put on a tough angle.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He can sniff a goal, but that's a letdown. Perhaps he should have given it off. Probing ball. Scrimshaw has found some space. Little one to half-back. Moore, got to get it forward now.
That one was not open to interpretation.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The Hawks are under siege. He's hit up the lead. He will surely make this count.
The Dogs have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Meek wins the tap. Ward just shoveled it out. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Williams. English. What a hand pass. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
The Hawks have to try something different, or this game could be well gone by half-time.
The Hawks really need to respond now. English smashes it out of there. Kennedy, Liberatore, they've given it back. This will be their first entry for a while. Gunston drops into the hole and marks.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
That's not going to be a goal. And we'll have a throw-in. English with the big fist.
The Hawks simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
English has got on top. Kennedy, Newcomb, he's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Hawks have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. The two big men do battle. A bit of a panicked handball. Thompson, Newcomb.
A little clumsy with that tackle.
Neat little worm burner. Ward gets a good bounce. Can he impose himself on the match? Buslinger runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. Quality delivery by foot. He's had little impact so far. Croft has charged into space.
Davidson on centre wing is marked.
McNeil.
Well-weighted kick. Davidson.
It's a hot footy.
Sanders with time.
Dale. He didn't break stride. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Anyone's ball.
Bramble runs onto it. Attracted a crowd. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Buslinger thwarts them again. A chance to clear now. Good work rate. That'll work. Clever kick. Waitman. Dangerous to leave on his own. Tidy ball. They're moving the footy well here. The Dogs looking ominous. Who's front and centre? Newcomb onto it in a flash.
Time to turn on the Jets.
That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. D'Ambrosio saves the day. Searching kick. Good thinking and good execution too. They might be out here. Williams.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The lift doors closed on him, and he's gone.
It's a hot footy today.
What's he got on offer? Slipped through his fingers.
Butterick.
You asked for it. You got it. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Meat with a deft tap. They have a good understanding, those two. Ward. He's lost possession. Meat. Well played. Slick hands. Ward. This will go close. Has he got the journey? In he goes.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Two in a row.
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. English with the tap. Liberatore. Treloar. He'll be sore in the morning. They've bottled it up. Meat wins the tap. Ward under pressure. Thompson. He ran into a brick wall.
It's not a fair fight.
The umpire will have it.
The Dogs are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Treloar. Bontempelli. McNeil. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing.
Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it.
Punch clear. Richards. Newcomb. Desperate to win it back. Treloar with a steal. Thought his way through it. They've turned it over. Tries a safe ball. Moore can keep it moving. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Aim on is hard to beat one-on-one. Buslinger making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
It'll be tossed in the pocket.
The Hawks are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
English has had his measure today. Richards. Bontempelli. Williams.
It's labour intensive at the moment.
Treloar. McNeil.
He'll feel that one. He's drawn a crowd.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. Ward, a model of consistency. Log had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. McNeil in the centre square. He's generally a good kick. Defence 101 there. Bontempelli not wanting to bomb to a contest. Waitman gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
We've hit the long break, and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Hawks are winning the rebound 50s, but what it really means is they're being asked to do a lot because their midfield is being well beaten. They've coped admirably, but at some point the dam wall is going to break. So the mids have got to find ways to get the footy down the other end more often.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Meek wins it. McDonald manages to get off a handball. Thompson,
When one tackle just won't do.
the umpire whistles for a ball up.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
McDonald, Meek, they appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage.
The Dogs would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Joel, that's an aggressive handball. Weddle, Meek is there in the clinches. He's been quiet. Which way will it bounce? Hardwick, stripped of the footy. Squeezes the kick. Manages to find a teammate. Probing ball. Log, showing why he's such a good defender. He's off. He doesn't waste many. Richards on a lead. He's only had the one inside 50. Croft has pushed into space. That's not going to work. Norton gets to the front spot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
What terrific goal sense he has, showing exactly why you can't afford to give him any space inside 50.
The Dogs really needed that goal just to settle things down. Meek with a deft tap. Mackenzie, that's a dreadful hand pass. Treloar, remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Kennedy, drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Hawks are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. English slaps it out. Kennedy does the roving. They can smell victory. Hardwick clears the area. D'Ambrosio displaying great endeavour. Honours the lead. Conservative kick. Gunston
In the clear on centre wing.
They need to hit the scoreboard here. Amon cannot be deterred.
Runs to 40 and hammers it home.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. English has rucked tirelessly. Here's a chance to get it forward.
The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer?
They've picked their way through. Williams has it within range.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Dogs clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. English
Has probably got the points at this stage.
Treloar, Kennedy. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Meek showing his skills. Newcomb,
He's been a shining light.
Ward,
He's been called to play on.
the Hawks.
They've been out of sorts.
Thompson hasn't seen a lot of it. McNeil wins it back. Gets the kick away. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Treloar, the aerialist, will battle for this ball. No one can mark. Battle comes free in the tackle. Fraser, they're well drilled. Barris,
That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil.
short pass looks good. Gunston, all on his own. Scrimshaw works hard to present. Couldn't burst through. Mackenzie, the Dogs, guarding the corridor. Moore, he's caught.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Meek smashes it out of there. Ward read it best. Solid tackle. Rinse and repeat. Meek wins it down. Newcomb, Mackenzie, feeling the heat. They lock it up and will have another stoppage.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Hawks aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Newcomb thumped away.
It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
The Hawks are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Meek got his palm to it. Ward, he's everywhere at the moment. Bramble. The Dogs are playing some great footy. Ginnivan says thank you very much.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He won't threaten the goals with kicking like that. He's put it out on the full.
You can see their confidence growing. Quality delivery by foot. Doesn't often waste it. Buderick has found some space. Tidy ball. O'Donnell. This is good footy. Williams working hard and being rewarded. Waitman. That's well played. Can he hit a target? They've got a problem now. Great play. Croft is in a better position.
There's a pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Looking for a quick transition.
Hardwick with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're moving the footy well here. The Hawks
Might be about to start something.
The kick is precise. Slowing it down. Shaves the grass with that one. How will the umpire see this?
The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
English with a deft tap. Richards has the ping. It won't be a goal. Punched away. Norton.
Quick snap is off target.
You can ill afford to miss those sorts of chances.
He's off. Can he find a teammate? Hardwick. Searching kick. Lob within range. Can make them pay.
He'll want to make the most of this. Who knows how long it'll be before he gets another chance.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
No time like the present.
Good thinking and good execution too. Dangerous place to lose it. Hardwick. That's a strong mark. This is much better. Bramble doing what he does best. Watson. It's a hot footy.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
He's generally a good kick. No wonder coaches go grey.
What's he got on offer?
Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Ginnivan attracted a crowd.
I've liked his game today.
Williams gathers. Normally delivers. Sanders working hard and presenting well. Treloar can just about finish it himself. West shook his opponent. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
The Dogs
They've got it out to a 6-kick game, and they're going to be very hard to stop.
Croft with a deft tap. Treloar. Williams. Good kick. Darcy takes a beauty. Got to get it forward now. They're a big chance here.
D'Ambrosio, time and again, he gets to the right place.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Newcomb. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Can they get another one?
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Joel. Battle. It's been that kind of day for them. Clever kick. Sanders can keep it moving. The Dogs can smell blood. Not sure what the idea was there. That's a useful ball. What can they muster from the back half? He's hit up the lead. And they're away. Moore. Thompson. Now it's someone else's problem. McDonald just trying to get it forward under pressure. Davidson got a fist in.
Time to turn on the Jets.
And out it goes.
The Hawks have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
The two big men do battle. Richards, Fraser, Croft. Got the handball away. Treloar, they've worked it well. This is good ball movement. Darcy, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Weddle continues to be a thorn in their side. McDonald with a chance to run. He's had little impact so far. Thompson pushes into space and receives the footy. That's skillful. Watson in the clear. What's he got on offer? Looking to hit up the short option. Alarm bells are ringing. This is more positive. Busslinger wins it back. Great mark. They're playing with purpose and poise. The Dogs are out of trouble. Good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Well played. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Hawks have the job ahead of them. They're going to need to get on top in clearances and contest the ball if they're to have any chance. There's not much to suggest they can pinch this, but football throws up some strange things sometimes.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Meat wins the hit out. McDonald. Dale cuts it off. Keen to get the ball moving. The Dogs can build something here. Lob, great body work. Fraser presents in space. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Is anyone home? Joel spoils. Norton. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The Hawks must respond. They've copped up 3 in a row.
The Dogs are absolutely airborne at the moment. Good ruck work. McDonald. That's symptomatic of their night. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Meat palms it down. Newcomb. Ward. Thompson. There can be no complaints about that free kick. He doesn't waste many. Ginnivan on a lead. They desperately need a goal. Thompson drops into the hole and marks.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
He's completely shanked it. He gets a point for it, and I'm not sure he deserves one.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Trying to catch them out. The Dogs have winners everywhere. Davidson. That's good work rate. He's been quiet. West has got loose. They're running rings around them. Gee, they're playing well. Dale, Trelaw makes position. They're irrepressible at the moment. They've opened them up here. Darcy, will he look for a target or go himself?
The Hawks might not have a way back if this goes through.
I think he'll get the distance. It's a fair kick, but it won't be a goal.
The way they've kicked a goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
Looking for a quick transition. Hardwick, all on his own. Honours the lead. Takes the short option. Barris works hard to present. Taking time to assess the options. Amon, it's not a fair fight. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Ward, Gunston, doesn't often waste it. Williams making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Hardwick, can they catch them out on the turnover? Darcy, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by foot.
The Hawks have been out of sorts.
The kick was misdirected.
The Dogs are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
No problems there.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today.
Meek has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. They cannot keep him quiet.
Buderick showing why he's such a good defender. They're leading them a merry dance. Williams has found some space. They're a delight to watch. That's well played. Panicked under pressure. Newcomb with a big fist. Sanders. The Dogs are playing some great footy.
Bouncing ball.
West sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
The buzzards are circling. English gets his hand to it. Ward, McKenzie, Thompson in the right spot. Newcomb, can they get themselves a consolation prize?
Moore, here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dogs
By 49.
English with a deft tap. Richards, Liberatore.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Good thinking and good execution too. Moore is hard to beat one-on-one.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The big men fly. Liberatore closed him down. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters.
Meek, the winner there.
Newcomb leading from the front. Good disciplined defence. Lob, Liberatore.
He's drawn a crowd.
We will do it all again.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Dogs are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Williams had his name written all over it. Tidy ball. They're moving the footy well here. Treloar, Williams, Richards. He's blazed away. Barris.
We've seen that before. Rushed over and they can reset.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
He's off. That's a well-placed kick. The Hawks having a great patch. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. D'Ambrosio,
When one tackle just won't do. And he's done for holding the ball.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Sanders has charged into space. Williams marks. Will he go the bomb? West can go back and shoot at goal.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
It's not a tight angle, but he goes with a check side and threads it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Dogs
Are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them.
English with a deft tap. Liberatore in no man's land. O'Donnell. The kick is precise. Williams
Can run and carry.
English. The distance is the only problem. He's got it.
That was a wonderful finish under pressure and the candidate for goal of the day.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. English wins it. They've got good chemistry, those two. Liberatore. Bontempelli takes the hand pass. They're a pleasure to watch.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Dogs by 62. Meek wins it. Ward. They are hunting the ball carrier. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? He's besieged. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Mackenzie playing for pride now. Gunston. Strong grab. Ward. Defence 101 there. Moore takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Rucks go at it. They have a good understanding, those two. McDonald. English affects the turnover. Liberatore. Gunston wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Clever kick. Weddle working hard and being rewarded. Gunston with a little bit of time. It's been that kind of day for them. O'Donnell hasn't seen a lot of it. Hardwick tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Sanders. The Hawks have won it back. Can he find a teammate? Davidson. Only a question of who will get the goal. Barris with another spoil. Norton. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Waitman. It's there.
The Hawks haven't shown anything resembling their best today, and they'll be hugely disappointed by that. I question whether they really believe they could win.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Rucks go at it. Mackenzie can send them into attack. They might be caught out on the turnover. English. Norton had it and lost it. D'Ambrosio wins it back. Hardwick on a lead. Barris can get it and go. Not a lot of positives today. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Hawks have really fallen away. Resistance has been minimal, and they'll have some home truths to share with each other.
The Dogs go on their merry way. Meek, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Kicks to space. Butterick, Richards. They've got winners all over the park. McKay doing what he does best. Sanders, he'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Dogs are giving them an absolute smashing. English wins it out of the centre. Liberatore trying to find a path. Fraser, Richards, Fraser. Gunston, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. The Dogs were far too good today. It was an exhibition match, and they certainly turned on an exhibition. What a performance that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Dogs were able to get on top in both contested and uncontested ball, and that naturally translated into greater supply for their forwards, who duly kicked a winning score. It goes a long way if you're tough and fast, and this team checks both those boxes.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.